Hello, hi, and welcome to Meaningful Mondays with me, Rashmi Shetty, a space where I share my life lessons. And today's comes from a Rajyotsava awardee, an interview I heard this morning. But before we go into the story, well, happy Karnataka Rajyotsava to every Kannadiga world over. The date when the state was formed, and a day when the government honors anyone who has gone beyond himself to make a difference to society, and one such awardee is Ravi Katpadi. Hailing from Udupi, he is a construction laborer by profession, but a man with a purpose. And here is the story how he found his purpose. It was a casual evening when he sat down to watch news with his family, and he noticed a mother, very young mother, appeal on news for people to come forward to give donations for her 1 month old baby girl whose left hand was immobile. She said during delivery, while the doctors were trying to pull out the baby, they put an extra force on the left hand of the child and therefore had hurt a nerve, and the surgery to repair that was a lakh plus. So the appeal of the mother touched Ravi, and he looked at his dad and he said, I'm going to help her. The father smiled and said, do whatever you want as long as you can help somebody. I'm very happy, but make sure it's not going to be at the cost of troubling somebody else. But 1 lakh is a big amount. You don't earn that much. How are you going to do it? And Ravi, like every other young boy in Udupi, is somebody who would participate in the 4 day procession that happens during the Janmashtami celebrations in the town of Udupi. It's a big thing, big event where the procession is taken all round the town, and people even move into the interior villages and collect whatever funds they have. Youngsters have a ball at that time, and a lot of youngsters participate. So he told his team of friends that, this year I'll put on a very intricate costume and you paint me all over, and whatever we collect, we'll give it to this mother. And thus started his cause. He went into small interior areas, and whatever people gave, 1 rupee, 2 rupees, 5, 10, they did not see the denomination. They just collected because the cause was very clear. And after 3 days, he says, when I came home and we all sat together and we kind of counted the money, I still remember the amount that we had collected. It was all denominations of 1 and 2 rupees, and 10 rupees was maximum. And when we put it all together, I thought we'd have about 20, 30,000 max. And I was surprised. And I had tears in my eyes when we counted the amount, which totaled 1,04,810 rupees. I still remember that number because that was our first ever time that all of us in our family and friend circles saw 1 lakh in cash. But more than anything else, it gave me the joy that I could help the mother completely and she wouldn't have to go anywhere else for help. She needed a lakh plus, and we had it. I got in touch with her. The baby was admitted to hospital, and doctors are such amazing people because when the doctor came to know that a construction laborer had come forward and collected the money, the doctor was willing to let go of his professional fee. And together, we made sure that that little girl's left hand started moving. That girl continues to remain very special to me. But for me, it was a meaning to life. And then on, he took it on as his mission to help little children in the age group 0 to 15 years, that anybody with a financially poor background who needs help, they would collect the donations over those 4 days of procession and hand it over. So applications started coming. And over the last 7 years, Ravi and his group of friends have collected more than 83 lakhs and helped about 43 children. Very authentically, he says that the day we cross 1 crore in collection, that day would be a landmark day for me. I'll be really happy because that's when it's an amount that I have never thought I'll ever achieve. An impossible dream becomes a reality. Ravi gave me a very solid message. I remember Nicholas Lohr who said, "It takes courage to be the author of your life." Ravi today showed me how. Have you been inspired by anyone like this who has altered your thought process and made you understand that it's all about your commitment to a cause? The rest will fall in place? Do let me know. Have a meaningful, purposeful week ahead. Happy Deepavali, colorful festival, but green festival for sure. And stay safe, stay blessed.